Good morning. All right. We need to keep the energy that Andrew built up, okay? It's great to see all of you here. On behalf of my colleagues at MetricStream, I'd like to thank you for joining this summit. Your presence will make it an incredible 3 days of learning, discovery, and collaboration. Now, in Andrew's spirit, let's continue a little bit with moving around. May I ask all of you who are attending the summit for the second or more times to stand for a round of applause, please. Thank you. Thank you. A fantastic number. Can I now ask those of you joining for the first time to stand up for a round of applause? Thank you, and welcome. I hope it will become a tradition for you to join us. Now, second last but not least, can I please ask our sponsors and partners to stand up? Let's give them a round of applause. We are only as strong as our ecosystem is. So if it weren't for you, our loyal partners, we would not be where we are. Not only in terms of business, but just imagine this event at the Premier Inn as opposed to the Landmark Hotel. So thank you very much, and please join them in the exhibition area. I'm very excited to announce today that each of you can self-assess your organization's maturity using the Integrity Quotient survey. And you will receive a link to an IQ score using the M7 MetricStream IQ survey app. And it is available directly from the GRC Summit app. So please take the opportunity and have a look. Just answer a very small number of questions, and you will see how you fare against the Integrity Quotient that we developed. Finally, may I ask all my colleagues to stand up so you can see who is here for you. Please stand up. If you have any questions, if you need help, please reach out to them. No matter what question you have, we are here for you. Now, since last time we were here, MetricStream scaled to new heights, ushering in a focus of transformation and growth, creating a strong future strategy, and building key partnerships. In many ways, Europe and the UK have been at the forefront of this transformation as we continue to invest in our global presence, and I'm extremely happy to welcome more customers from these regions. Thank you. I'm happy to report that MetricStream has never been stronger than before. We are here to continue to lead the GRC and integrated risk management market for the long haul. Our 1,400 employee-strong GRC team delivered more client impact and innovation than ever before in our history. Leading global organizations like yours are selecting MetricStream as their GRC partner of choice. Our top customers are buying into our GRC platform vision. Our GRC cloud is leading the way in SaaS-based company deliverables. And we are the only market participant in the GRC space to be cited as the leader on the GRC and the integrated risk management areas by leading analyst firms. We are very, very proud of that. None of this would be possible without you, our customers and partners. Thank you for trusting us to help solve your challenges. Thank you for your belief in our vision and your commitment to being true partners and collaborators with us every step of the way. Last year, you shared with us how the focus keeps moving up from compliance to integrated risk management and governance, from reactive too proactive. Today, risk is the main topic in the boardrooms, and close second is governance, i.e. sustaining the social license to operate. Isn't GRC in the modern age all about number one, people first, and number two, purpose? All the work you put into building better risk models, writing better policies, designing better compliance processes, and improving transparency, all of it helps make our organizations, our communities, and societies safer. So thank you for your tireless efforts at making the world a better place. Thank you very, very much for that. Over the past 12 months, I have been privileged to witness and hear about a number of successful customer journeys, and I'd like to share a few of those. A leading financial services regulator managing a financial market with thousands of regulated entities and market participants is using our M7 platform to build a regulatory, operational, and systemic risk examination system that is automating the entire process of planning, collecting, and reporting the multiple forms of regulatory engagement conducted by them. This is vastly changing the way the regulated entities and market participants interact with the regulator, increasing transparency in terms of reported issues. However, it is providing for higher efficiencies in terms of effort required for regulatory examinations, thus reducing the regulatory burden and costs associated with the same. The reports generated from the regulatory examinations and identified issues are collated and correlated to provide real-time inputs into the policy-making process of the regulator, thus increasing the overall health of the financial sector. In another instance, a leading financial services company is using our M7 platform to build stronger risk awareness by creating a single point of reference for integrated risks, driving accountability and accelerate decision-making. With their new approach, using MetricStream M7 app suites, the company has increased its focus on identifying, analyzing, and managing risk that come along with a highly dynamic and digitalized marketplace that it operates in. Their board and business leader risk reporting time has reduced significantly, allowing for faster decision-making and higher transparency behind those decisions. As a result of working together, the business has achieved a quick turnaround, reducing its time to value from its GRC investments, as well as from making more risk-aware decisions. And last but not least, customers' confidence in the company's readiness to handle potential risks has significantly increased. Now, finally, last example, at a time when cyber risks and regulations are multiplying, we are enabling a cloud computing leader to strengthen their cyber resilience. Using M7, the company has simplified over 5,000 IT requirements across 20 different programs. One of the biggest benefits has been control harmonization. Thousands of redundant controls have been reduced to just 300 essential controls, which in turn translates to a 90% consolidation of effort. That means that instead of being slowed down by repetitive control testing, the company can now accelerate performance while at the same time maintaining a strong level of compliance and IT security. There are lots of other successful customer stories that we've been honored to be part of, and I know I speak for all of us here at MetricStream when I say that it's truly inspiring to see how successful our customers are as they leverage integrity for sustainable performance and growth. We here at MetricStream remain committed to being end-to-end centric. Our joint future success is based on the essential capability of being able to take the customer's perspective into consideration across all GRC-related functions, activities, and processes. The next generation of agile GRC architecture will make all GRC functions fully digitalized, and connected to allow the best transparency, efficiency, and agility in process operations. We have digitalized the front office through CRM, the back office through ERP. It's now time to fully digitalize GRC. It is important to understand that one GRC platform like M7 doesn't necessarily mean one solution. Of course, I celebrate those of you using MetricStream end-to-end. But for those of you living in a more fragmented world, a platform can comprise a variety of best-of-breed tools, harmonized by a common architecture, common libraries, and a common GRC data lake. You might ask yourself, what is a platform in this context? A platform is currently referred through non-functional requirements, such as cloud enablement, cloud native. As you dig deeper, you discover IT policy-related layers, such as security. The next layer down is workflow. Most people miss out what's at the core, though. The content libraries and crowdsourced metadata that enable your organization to leverage best practices and to join forces with other organizations. A GRC platform must also remain independent from other platforms. You might want your IT ticketing system to integrate, but not to govern itself or the rest of your organization. You might want your workflow system to integrate, but not self-govern. You might want your ERP system to integrate, but not to blur the 3 lines of defense you have established. Or in other words, it's all about separation of church and state. As we work on advancing our M7 platform in the MetricStream labs, our teams continue to push the envelope of what's possible with GRC. We're advancing our smart analytics and building true systems of intelligence that combine internal data, external data, and predictive algorithms to help customers anticipate risks and opportunities more effectively. In partnership with you, we are using artificial intelligence to proactively engage the front lines. This is an area that is close to our heart because one of the issues that was brought up in the last summit was how GRC technology has traditionally been designed for the 2nd and 3rd lines. If we want to get everyone involved in GRC, then we need to start building training-free technology that frontline can use. With AI chatbots, we're making exciting advances in this area, but more on that tomorrow on stage. And please check out the brand new white paper, also available on the app. However, innovation is not only about technology. It's not only about broadening the scope and capabilities of our solutions. It is as much about leveraging methodologies, blueprints, the ecosystem, and maturing best practices for faster time to value. Best practice-based stepwise deployments show dramatically compressed implementation timelines. Altogether, we are moving to a world of an agile GRC approach. I'd like to step back now for a minute and look at the larger picture, maybe beyond today and the day after tomorrow. We live in a time of unparalleled technological advancement, but for many people, it's also an area of significant insecurity. Automation is threatening to replace thousands of jobs. Fake news is amplifying fear and misinformation. Big tech is widening income inequalities. Robots are making decisions that could impact our safety or our very lives. These risks are creating deficits of trust in the society. Mitigating them without compromising on the opportunities offered may well be one of the biggest challenges of the digital age, a challenge that we cannot hope to solve without GRC. And there's one field in particular where GRC will be of absolute importance, and that is artificial intelligence itself. After talking about AI for years, it's finally here. And the possibilities, as we know, are endless. Imagine AI applications that can preempt and prevent the onset of diseases like cancer. Imagine AI tools that can anticipate and prevent financial fraud. It's already happening in some organizations. At MetricStream, we are really excited about integrating AI into the M7 platform and applications to transform governance, risk management, and compliance. We call it AI for GRC. And you'll hear more about it during the tech keynote tomorrow. However, on the flip side, even as investments continue to pour into AI around the world, ethical concerns abound. Deepfakes, surveillance technology, autonomous weapons, digital warfare, discriminatory HR recruiting tools, racially biased facial recognition applications. These are real concerns. Gender-based credit card limits based on AI models hit Apple just very recently. Anna Felander, co-founder of the AI Sustainability Center, who will be speaking on a panel later today, said at our last summit, quote, "It is no longer just about what AI can do, but what it should do. How do we govern the bots? That's the next horizon for GRC. At MetricStream, we call it GRC for AI. GRC for AI is ensuring that we work towards what the European Commission refers to as trustworthy AI. AI that is lawful and ethical as well as robust. It's about finding ways to embed accountability, fairness, and transparency into AI applications while eliminating discrimination and bias. That's why we need GRC for AI. At MetricStream, we're working on a number of use cases in this area. For instance, customers will be able to document AI models in such a way that an auditor or third-party reviewer who wants to validate the model can replicate it without needing access to the underlying code. Meanwhile, our policy management tools will help ensure that there are procedures in place to govern and oversee the use of AI. Our risk management solutions can help you understand and assess the risks underlying AI models while automating continuous control monitoring. Our third-party management solution can help you monitor and oversee AI vendors to ensure that they are doing their bit to keep risks in check. These are some of the ways in which we at MetricStream are thinking about GRC for AI. Meanwhile, around the world, the idea of responsible, ethical AI is steadily gaining ground as organizations, societies, and governments recognize the importance of building technology that serves humanity, not the other way around. Not the other way around. We need machines and intelligent systems that are designed to complement our natural abilities, not replace them. As the World Economic Forum observed, high-tech society can be utopian in reach and endless in possibilities. But for that to be realized, we need people like you who are grounded not just in science, but also in questions of identity, ethics, sustainability, integrity, and social impact. At the end of the day, our job is to co-author an inclusive digital economy that benefits everyone. This is what GRC for AI is all about. So to conclude, we all have a shared responsibility in shaping organizations, communities, and societies that are driven by integrity, ethics, and trust. None of these objectives can be achieved alone. It will require us to join together, just as we do at this summit, and raise key questions, debate issues, make our voices heard, listen to each other, and develop solutions that are truly collaborative and sustainable. There has never been a more urgent need for us to reach out across traditional silos and collaborate more closely to mitigate the risks that confront us. GRC is no longer just a second or third line of defense initiative. Everyone matters, right from the business unit frontline up to the board and out to third-party ecosystems. As we collectively work to build a better world for ourselves and for future generations, it is our commitment here at MetricStream to perform with integrity and to help our customers do the same. The 3 conference days ahead of us present an incredible opportunity to push that envelope. Please engage with the distinguished keynote speakers and panelists. Leverage the practical experience of the speakers and partners, and challenge us with your ideas, comments, and questions. Now, for the conference and beyond, I would like to leave you with one thought. Performance without integrity is like momentum without direction. Thank you very much for your attention. I'm looking forward to the many conversations and debates over the next 2 days. Have a great conference.